Yo, this is Justin Tuck, and I am here with the guy, 2'6", Antrel Rolle, and we're celebrating 10 years of that thing right there, Super Bowl 46. 10 years.
Does it feel that long?
Does that mean that we old now?
Oh, we definitely old.
Okay.
We old.
We're here to kind of reminisce on like that season. Like, I think what the legacy of the New York Giants has been about the defense, right? If you think about the names that came before us, right? The LTs, the Carsons, the Carl Banks, the Michael Strahans, you know.
Right.
That was kind of like our first conversation about, you know, leading this defense and getting us back to that promised land. I was kind of like the captain on the defense that had been here, had grew up in the Giants way. Antrel, obviously, it came from, you know, another team, other ways, had his ways of doing things, which had made him, you know, uber successful, right?
You were raised in the Giants uniform. I came from Arizona. Coming to New York, that was a totally different change of pace for me, and we led in different roles. You know, you were more quiet in your approach. I was more loud in my approach, but we still got the same things done.
So yeah, let's get into like the season, man. Like obviously we start off really strong. I think we started off 6-2, I think, if I'm not mistaken, right? We got out to a fast start, and in Giants fashion, for some reason, we always hit these roller coasters, right?
We started out 6-2. We were rolling. We were banging, and sure enough, you know, 4 in a row.
And for 4 weeks, man, we didn't pull the right cards, right? At that moment, the locker room was clashing, right? We were all upset at each other, right? But for some reason or another, like it was never a moment where it was any pointing of the fingers.
We were too tight for that. And more importantly, we had too much respect for one another for it to ever get to that point. Listen, if it ain't working, it's not working, but we're gonna find a way to fix it. We had people that were beat up. I mean, listen, I'll be the first to admit, we had people that were literally banged up. But I ain't care. I ain't care. I was trying to be this guy, right? Like all year long, you know, the teammate that I needed to be, the teammate that everyone wanted me to be. There came a point in time where I couldn't hold that in anymore.
Let's go out here and be great, man. Let's go out here and hit. Let's go out here and stick. Let's go out here and bust it.
And that's what it was about, man. And I told, listen, we can't have nobody on the sideline. I don't care who it is. It was 2 games left in the season, and we had so much uncertainty.
You talk about the last 2 games of the season, having to beat the Jets in our stadium.
Our stadium.
Yeah.
That's right.
Let's talk about that a little bit, because like I think one thing, obviously we haven't talked a lot about offense, but that is probably one of the more memorable plays within our season is Victor Cruz in the 99-yarder.
Manning back to throw. Looks, throws one to the right, completes it to the right for a first down, and running out of a tackle down the right sideline is Victor Cruz. Chased by Smith, hurdles over him, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown Giants, 99 yards!
And we just built on that. Obviously, the defense built on that. We started hitting Sanchez, and you know I think JPP got a sack right after that. The next drive, you know, Canty got sacks. You know, we had the secondary flying around. When you think about how we won games going forward, it was exactly that.
Yeah.
Right. It was that spark. Someone gave a spark.
Manning's in a shotgun set. Takes the snap. They roll him left. He throws it left. Cruz has got it. Down the left sideline he goes. Across midfield to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown Victor Cruz. 74 yards, and he's done it again. The New York Giants are the NFC East champions and will host the Atlanta Falcons next Sunday.
Great job of finishing now. Great job of finishing this part of the season. And now we go, man. We go. We play Atlanta at 1 o'clock on Sunday. Let's go. Let's get ready to go get it in.
First playoff game in MetLife Stadium. Can't get no better weather, can't get no better team, can't get no better teammates. All in today. You don't put it all in today, you're taking your ass home. And I don't want to go home.
But if you think about the Atlanta game, right? Hearing that defense chant, those white flying towels, like I feel like
I forgot about the white towels.
Yeah, I feel like I'm somewhat of a historian of the Giants playoff runs, and I just remember seeing those towels in playoff runs in previous years, right? And getting the opportunity to witness that on the football field, man, that was electrifying. And then us having them 4th down stops.
Oh, yeah, 4th and 1.
Right?
We
And
had
like,
two. We
yeah,
had
we had
4th
two
and 1
of them.
stops.
Here comes Ryan to the line, 4th and inches. Empty backfield, Jones in motion. Ryan's going to keep it. He got stopped. He didn't get there. Second time today, they've been stopped on 4th and inches by the Big Blue defense.
I felt like we knew what they were going to do.
We knew.
And even if we didn't know what we was going to do, I just knew we had 11 guys on the same page at one time. That wasn't the case early in the season. Right? But we had got to that point.
We were different animals, you know, and we were animals that were, you know, we were looking to hunt. And we didn't care what our offense did. That's the craziest part about it. Like, we didn't care what they did. Just think about it. They didn't even get in field goal range.
Nah.
They didn't get in field goal range.
Ryan back to throw. Sack, Rocky Bernard.
The game felt easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I got tired.
Yeah.
Then obviously Akeem did what he did, and it was a wrap.
Takes the snap, he's back to throw. Steps up over the middle, Nick's wide open at the 40. 45, runs through a tackle. There goes Nick, gallops over another. He's gonna score. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Giants. 72 yards.
The New York Giants are on to the divisional round and a trip to Green Bay against the Packers.
We go to Green Bay.
There's 32 teams in this league. Guess how many at home? That's right, baby. But guess what? We not.
We win Green Bay going away, honestly. I mean, like, that game shouldn't have been as close as it was.
Fastball over the middle, caught inside Packer territory. Nix runs out of a tackle. He's to the 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Giants. Manning back, steps up, heaves one down the middle of the field into the end zone, and Nix makes the catch for the touchdown. He went up with the big hands and caught it on the Hail Mary.
Yeah, the score does not showcase how bad we beat them. In this playoff game, I ain't gonna say we were laughing, but it was times we came in the huddle, it was like, man, 3 plays and Eli getting the ball back.
Manning back, throws back in the end zone, and it's caught by Manningham for the touchdown on the post. Handoff Jacobs, cuts back to the right. Jacobs turns the corner at the 10. He's to the 5, to the goal line, touchdown Giants. And that 14-yard run most likely has sent the Giants to San Francisco and the NFC Championship game.
Going back to San Francisco, we had obviously faced them early in the season, came up short. I had a personal battle with an O-lineman there that I wanted some revenge. But I felt like our defensive line matched up very well with what they were going to do.
Looking for a wheel route left. He's in trouble, and he's going to get sacked by Pierre Paul and Justin Tuck back at the 24-yard line. Smith in a shotgun set. He's back to throw. But he's under pressure. Sacked by Matthias Kiwanuka back at the 25-yard line.
What about the brutal just Eli? Man, listen.
I forgot about that.
Listen.
How he just got beat up that game.
Listen. I kept saying to myself, that's it. He ain't getting up.
Yeah.
He's done.
Bruh.
Like, he's done. You put any of the other 31 quarterbacks in that game,
They quit.
they quit, and it's a different outcome.
Yeah, I've seen.
I said one person and one person only could do what he did in that game, and that was Eli.
Manning back to throw. He zips one to the left to the end zone. Touchdown Giants. Mario Manningham. And the Giants are back in front with 8:34 to go.
Just watching him quietly be the assassin that he was.
Oh, man.
But if you look at how he performed in the biggest moments,
I'm taking
that season he had 8 fourth quarter comebacks, right? I think it was 8.
8 fourth quarter comebacks, yeah.
That's crazy. We only won 9 games, or
I'm taking them every time.
Weatherford takes the snap. Boots one, returnable for Williams from his own 20. Lost the ball, and the Giants say they have it, and they do! Williams coughed it up on the return, and the Giants have recovered it. Tynes gets set from 31 yards to put the Giants in the Super Bowl against the Patriots. Snap is low. Kick on its way. It's got the distance, and it is good! And Lawrence Tynes has done it again. He's kicked the Giants to the second Super Bowl in 4 years. New York Giants football is on the air from high atop Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. It's the New York Football Giants and the New England Patriots Super Bowl 46.
Where are we going now? I mean,
It's only one show.
There's
only one show after that.
What's after the NFC Championship? Oh yeah, that good old bowl.
46.
How mad y'all wanted today? I got a ring. Chris, you ain't got one. You don't know what it feel like. Rock, you ain't got one. You don't know what it feel like. Limber, you ain't got one. You don't know what it feel like. Boss, you ain't got one. You don't know what it feel like. I'm telling you right now, it's the best feeling in the world. And if it's on me today, you gonna have one after this.
All right, let's get into it then. Let's talk about it.
Oh.
All right. So we've always lived for the moment where you set the tone. First play of the game, and I know for a fact they're going to play action pass. It's down here. Tom Brady's not going to come out and run the ball first play.
No.
Not here. When he can go, and exactly what I thought he was going to do, he did. He was going for a shot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he wanted to set the tone as well.
Of course.
So I said to myself, I'm just going to get off the ball slow. If they run the ball, my quickness, I can get around and get the edge and so on and so forth. But if it's a pass, he's going to drop back. I'm off the ball slow. That creates space, and then I can kind of finagle my way, right? And sure enough, that's exactly. If you see the play, I kind of hop out of my stance,
boom,
and like I just go inside. You know, I see the guard come back, and luckily it worked out because he kind of pushes me into Brady, and we get the safety.
Intentional grounding, number 12. That penalty results in a safety.
We've set the tone right now, right? And then obviously offense comes out and does their thing.
Takes the snap, back to throw. Throws one left, touchdown Giants. Victor Cruz on the slant.
We're off to the races. This is the game. Your nerves are settled down, right? And because, you know, I don't care who you are, when that first kickoff goes off and you see 80,000 people with those light bulbs flashing or whatever, you kind of stop and stare a little bit. But now from your vantage point, as we have gotten into the game, what are you thinking?
For us, honestly, defensively, in the secondary, our objective and our goal was to keep Brady to 17 points or under. Because I think at one point he went on like a 17-0 run, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Well,
so
he was cooking.
He started cooking. I think he completed like 13 or 16 straight passes.
Something
it was something like this. I know it's a record.
He started
heating up. You know, he had some touchdowns.
Brady takes the snap. He's got time. Now rolls left to the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Danny Woodhead. Brady calls the set. Back to throw. He looks right, throws it over the middle, completes it over the middle, and he's got Hernandez for the touchdown. And the Patriots come out flying to start the third quarter.
But we never gave up the big play.
Exactly.
Chase Blackburn, you know, covering the best tight end in football in Gronkowski downfield and getting an interception.
Brady calls out the signals. Takes the snap, he's back to throw. He's under pressure, and he's going to now he runs out of the sack, and now Brady rolls to his right, throws a deep ball downfield for Gronkowski. Jump ball, intercepted by the Giants. Chase Blackburn picked it off.
Dude was sitting at home. You know, he came to us in November. But when his bell was called, he answered. We all bought into the same thing. We was on one accord, and that's what allowed us to be as successful as we were, you know, defensively.
3:46 to go, one timeout and the 2-minute warning. We've seen something like this before, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
You know, I got asked the question, if I had one game to win it off, I had one game, who would I take? I told him I'd rather take Eli Manning.
In those moments, he makes the play that needs to be made.
This is still a Cruz and Knicks game. Like that ball that goes through your hands, the snag, the Cruz. I mean, I know we're right on him, it's tight, but those are still the guys. Make him go to Manningham.
That throw to Mario Manningham.
Manning out of the shotgun set, and he's back to throw. Climbs the pocket, deep ball down the left sideline, and it's going to be caught. Was he inbounds? Yes! Manningham on the sideline.
I tell people all the time, right? Mario didn't catch that ball. He didn't have no choice. That ball was stuck to, like, it hit him in a place where he had no choice but to catch it.
There.
And people don't realize how often he practiced that. The trash cans on the sidelines after practice.
Yeah.
He would put up trash cans at 45, 55, 60, whatever, I forget the numbers, right? And he would be out there, and he wouldn't leave the field until he put a certain number of balls right in that trash can. You know how hard that is? With nobody in your face.
Nobody in your face.
He was getting hit and he threw it.
And they're coming.
Yeah.
And not only that, the safety broke on that ball so
clean.
good.
Yeah. Chung.
Oh,
Patrick.
Man, yes. I was like, oh my God, he got it, he got it.
Only one place he could have hit that ball. And obviously, I give Mario his due too, because to get his feet down.
Oh my goodness!
Like he timed that perfectly.
Knowing you're gonna get rocked. You're gonna get rocked.
You're getting hit. And obviously, you know, AB Fofo falls in the end zone.
Hand off Bradshaw. He runs up the middle, and he falls into the end zone for the touchdown. He thought about stopping.
I don't think he fell, but
I think he playing that. It's a good moment.
Sorry though.
But I was so excited to step back on that football field because, you know, we all are selfish in our own right. We all want to
go get it.
We want to
go get it.
We want the ones. We want to be the ones.
We want to be the reason why. Right.
You know, I already knew Eli was going to win MVP.
Yeah.
I already knew that.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be a part of that group of guys that ended it for us.
You were.
One play away. I can't stay still. One last play. Need a miracle now.
Giants drop 3 men, 25 yards off the ball.
They better get them all back.
Brady's back. Brady's under pressure. Brady's chased. Brady heaves one down the middle of the field into the end zone.
How long did that ball stay up in the air?
My job was to jam Wes Welker and to pretty much prevent him from running downfield. I don't think I touched Wes. I'm almost pretty sure I didn't touch Wes because Wes was streaking down the field and I was maybe 15 yards behind him. And when I'm watching the ball in the air, then I just really start humping it. I start getting it. And I just watched KP, I watched Dion, I watched all them boys just jump for that ball. And I was like, they up there.
The jump ball, and it's incomplete.
And I just see the ball get batted down. And
right to Gronk.
I see Gronk in front of me.
Yep.
And I just remember running up onto him and just swatting. We both hit air, nothing, and listen.
Confetti.
Confetti.
And the ball game's over, and the Giants have won Super Bowl 46.
All in. We will not be denied. World champs.
I'll never forget this. All of you guys were celebrating. And like, you know, when the confetti hits and everybody runs out and blah, 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 blah. I went to the sideline and found a golf cart, one of those flatbed golf carts, and I'm sitting on it by myself. And like, for me, it was such a combination of such a up and down season, such a challenging season, but such a memorable one too, right?
When we all bought in, and we were all in, we were all collectively as a unit, we achieved greatness.
You got a ring! You got a ring too! He got a ring! He got a ring too!
It wasn't about the hardware. It was about us going out there and showing just who we were as a team.
It is an absolute honor to come out here every Sunday and lay it on the line. You see these guys behind me? Every Sunday, they come out here, they all in. That's why we can say we're #1 in the world. In the world.